AutoContour comes with a full suite of Boolean operations that allows the planner to create planning structures efficiently using pre-made templates. This video will review these tools to help you learn how to streamline your planning process even more. In AutoContour, planning structures are located on the lower right side of the evaluation window. The tools in AutoContour include inner or outer margins that can be set symmetrically or asymmetrically, ring structures that can be designed based on the contour of the selected structure, an overlap tool that returns the area of overlap between two structures, a combine tool that returns the total area of two structures, and a cropping tool that allows you to crop one structure from another with the minus operation, and an inside operation that prevents one structure from extending outside another, for example, cropping from the skin. AutoContour also has a few advanced features. One of these is the ability to allow the user to specify multiple operations to be performed sequentially in one step. This eliminates the need for intermediate structures when creating complex PTV or planning contours. Regular expression, also referred to as RegEX, can be used to quickly create a series of planning structures using a sequence of characters that specifies a search pattern. A great example of this would be creating multi-met SRS planning structures. Lastly, the use of user templates gives even more control and flexibility to when and which Boolean operations are applied to a patient, and these templates won't show up for any other users. Let's start with a prostate patient. I'm going to create a PTV using the margin tool. I can set either symmetric or asymmetric margins, and there is also the option to select inner or outer. For this example, I'll set asymmetric margins, and I'll set them to be outer margins. Then I'll click the Generate Structures button so I can review the PTV structure I just created. Next, I'll create a PTV Opti structure using the margin tool as well as the cropping tool. Once I have the margins defined the way I want, I'll click the plus sign here to add another operation for this structure. I'll select Crop, then I'll select Minus, and choose Rectum from the list. When there are multiple operations listed, AutoContour performs them sequentially, so in this case it will add the margin and then crop from the rectum. The order can be manipulated by clicking and dragging the 6 black dots at the beginning of the line. Now I'm going to create a ring from the Opti structure I just created. There are two values I need to set, an outer and an inner value. I am going to choose 1 centimeter for the outer value and a minus 0.1 centimeter for the inner value. A positive value will fall inside the source contour, and a negative will push it outside of the source contour. Next, I'm going to create an overlap structure using the PTV and rectum. Currently, these Boolean operations have been created on a single patient. Let's say my department decides they want to standardize these planning structures and use them for all prostate patients moving forward. From within the Template Manager, I can export this template to a folder and have it imported into the admin application to replace the current template. Once imported, this template now includes all the planning structures so that moving forward, whenever I choose this template on a new patient, the planning structures will already be included, and I'll be able to just click the Generate Structures button and all of my planning structures will be created with one click. Let's take a look at the planning structures created for this breast patient. Using the margin tool and the cropping tool, I've created a PTV lumpectomy structure. For the cropping operation, I've selected Inside Body. This will crop out anything that extends outside the body structure. Adding a negative margin will crop the structure the specified distance from the skin surface, which is common for PTV eval contours. The key here is to use a negative value. Here you can see the PTV eval structure. Now let's look at this multi-met brain CT. I've used regular expression to create the GTV total structure, PTVs for each GTV, PTV total, and also brain minus PTV. In the first operation, the regular expression string will look for any structure that begins with GTV and combine them all together. In the second expression, PTVs will be created from each GTV. If you need more help setting up these complex RegEX strings for multimets, feel free to reach out to us. The final feature to cover is the use of the user structure templates. These templates only display for the user logged into AutoContour. They are added, edited, managed by the individual user, and will not show up for any other users in the clinic. This is the perfect place to create and maintain a library of all of your go-to planning and Opti structures that may not be relevant for all treatment planners. Using this icon, I can add a template from my personal library, and it will add the Boolean operations to the existing list. This allows you to use both clinic standard and personal preference Boolean operations to generate a wide range of planning and Opti contours. Thank you for your time, and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact support@radformation.com.